Referees of this important game tonight is Mr. Vasquez, Mr. Lantizes, and Mr. Matusian. And here is the team from Guaros, Lara, Venezuela. Number 0, number 2, Daniel James. Number 6.
A very good afternoon and welcome to the Fraport Arena in Frankfurt for live coverage of the FIBA InterContinental Cup 2016. The hosts, Fraport Skyliners, take on Guaros de Lara from Venezuela. This cup is a single game event this year. Winner takes all this afternoon here in Germany. The winners of the 2015-16 FIBA Europe Cup, the winners of the 2016 FIBA Americas League. European outfits have won two of the last three Intercontinental Cups. Olympiacos getting the better of the Brazilian side, Pinheiros in 2013. Real Madrid winning last year against the Brazilian club Bauru. They hosted the two games last year in this event. It was the Brazilian side who won this in 2014, Flamengo beating the Israeli side, Maccabi Tel Aviv. The Europeans have dominated though in recent years, and Fraport Skyliners will be hoping to add their name to the list of winners here this afternoon. They come into this, as I say, having won the FIBA Europe Cup secured their first ever European title with a win over Pallacanestro Varese, the Italian side, in the final of that event. Also finished third in last season's Bundesliga for losing to Alba Berlin in the quarter-finals of the playoffs. Klaus Pevas is the Fraport Skyliners coach to lead his side to victory here this afternoon, taking on the winners of the 2016 FIBA Americas League. It was their first ever title. They beat Bauru of Brazil, who were playing in this very competition last year. We can have a look at the starting five. Gregory Echenike, a key player to look out for. He was taking part in Venezuela's involvement in the Olympic Games, their first involvement since 1992, along with Wendy Graterol and Nestor Colmenares, Isla Gilens, who were all in that Venezuelan side. Letelme is another key man from last season who could have a big say in what happens on court this afternoon. Terrific atmosphere inside the Fraport Arena. Should be a fascinating contest here. The Germans with home court advantage. And all the international experience that the Venezuelans have will certainly provide real competition for the Europeans. Graterol, Colmenares and Hester Gilens were part of the Venezuelan team that captured the 2015 FIBA American Cup in Mexico City. So plenty of experience amongst the visiting side today. Fraport Skyliners in the blue, hoping to secure this title on home turf as we prepare to get underway in the InterContinental Cup final. First possession to the Venezuelans. This is Echenike with the number 0 on his back, the big centre. Involved early on. This is James now. Goes in and puts it up and misses. First chance squandered by the Venezuelans, and here come the Skyliners. The 5 there is Starks. Michael Starks, a new arrival, but it's put up and in by Quantes Robertson. And it is the German side who strike first. Good work by the captain of this Frankfurt-based team as they open the scoring here at the Fraport Arena, as the response comes immediately from Echenike. He makes no mistake there from close range. Levels it up at 2 points apiece. This is Robertson again. Passes outside to Keo. The whistle goes. First foul of the day called. The German ball here. Starks to Mike Morrison wearing number 24. Starks again, Morrison! In it goes! Skyliners back in front. Restoring their early lead here, 4-2. First score for Mike Morrison. And what a response that is, the first 3. No mistake at all from Graham. Nothing but net. 5-4. The Venezuelans in front for the first time. Robertson to Kiel. The 12 is Ilzoffer, who nails it. A 7-5 lead for Frankfurt here. Venezuelans hitting the first three of the afternoon, but the response coming from Stefan Ilzoffer straight away. This is James. Taken on by Gillent. And Graham. Gillent once again. It's from deep and it's missed. Here comes Robertson, going it alone, losing the ball, but the support is there. Kiel puts it away, and the Skyliners open up a 4-point lead. It wasn't an intentional pass from Robertson, it fell kindly for Kiel. 9-5 now, the Germans starting to open up a little bit of a gap. Gillett goes for three, misses. Chinike beaten to the rebound by Starks. Lively opening here. Starks goes in alone, gets the pass out to Morrison. Morrison misses, and the rebound won by James. Graham. Menares is in there. And Echenike makes no mistake. Easy for the centre. Doubles his tally. 2-point lead once more for the Skyliners. Echenike shrugging off the advances of the German defence there. Robertson. Kiel. Still Kiel. Gets it out to Robertson once more. Goes for the big three. Misses. He was running out of time. 4 minutes into this InterContinental Cup final. The Fraport Skyliners lead by 2, 9-7. Guaros get things started once more. This is Echenike. Graham. James. Puts it up. Misses. Robertson with the rebound. Out into the corner. And the reverse layup not quite coming off there for Stefan Ilzoffer. Menares, he misses as well. Morrison, the foul is called. Graham puts it up and in, draws the foul. Graham moving on to 5 points. Levelling things up here, he can put the Venezuelans back in front. Get them into double figures. No mistake. 10-9, Guaros lead. This is Starks now for Skyliners. Just starting to miss a few attempts themselves. Guilent has it now for the team from Venezuela. Number 41 is Jefferson. Guilent once again. Out to Graham for three. It's good. And now it is Guaros who have a 4-point lead. 13-9. Robertson. Akba. The three is not good this time from Graves, who misses. Gulent. And up and in from Jefferson. What a good little run this is now from the Venezuelan side, who lead by 6, 15-9. Starks goes alone, misses, but manages to get hold of the ball as it comes back. Need a score here, the German team. Starks will go for 3. Starks nails the 3. Cuts the lead in half. 15-12. Another good shot from distance. It's Graham. Finds Jefferson. Willen goes in. Oh, brilliant! The alley-oop and the slam down from Graham. Superb here. Best bit of play we've seen so far in the first quarter. And Graham is off to a flying start here. Venezuelans up by 5. This is just the kind of start they wanted to this contest. So Guaros up by 5, 17-12, courtesy of that great bit of play just before the timeout was called. 3 minutes 25 left on the clock in the first quarter. Graham is leading the way. For the Venezuelan team, Zachary Graham with 11 points already. Little under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Really good start here from the Venezuelans. The shot clock is running down. But that is a nice finish from Shields. His first score. Double teamed, but no problem for Shields. The little fadeaway shot, which doesn't quite come off that time. First time in a while that the Venezuelan side have gone down the court and not scored. It's a 3-point lead. 17-14. Changes being made here by the South American outfit, who made a pretty good start. Agva. Watched closely by Jefferson, but gets the better of him and wins the rebound and then misses another attempt. A little wasteful that from Agva as Jefferson brings it forward and goes alone, misses. Agva helping it on. The 22 is Graves, and now Smurfs. Nearly lost his footing there, recovered well, whistle goes. Still it is Guaros who lead by 3, for the time being at least. As Max Smurfs goes to the line. Nails the first one. is off the mark for the afternoon. This to move within one. (17-16), 1 point game here. Got it back again. This is Graves. Feels he was fouled there. Official was well placed and wasn't in agreement. To Jefferson. And gets the pass away. And it's a foul. Vetkovic able to put it away and draw the foul. Increase the lead to 3 points once again. He can make it 4 here if he gets this one to drop. Vetkovic misses. Agva gets the rebound. So it is a 3-point game once again. 1:10 left in the first quarter. This is Shields. On to Graves. Graves goes for 3, misses. Ball thrown up towards Jefferson. Couldn't quite make it drop. Max Merce. The ball back to Merce. It's nicely worked this, and the 3 is missed. Stefan Ilsoffer unable to level the scores. Vetkovic now. Whistle has gone, decision going the way of Guaros with 16 seconds or so remaining. Starks. Time for one last attempt here, perhaps. Starks will get the decision, draws the foul. Fontes. Player penalised. Third team foul. 5 seconds for Frankfurt to try and level things up here. The end of the first quarter. This is Agva, and Starks loses it. Possession wasted there by the German side. So a good start to this contest, not a great deal in it. Guaros calling the timeout with next to no time left in this first quarter. Graham is the man who's done the most damage. 11 points for him in this first quarter. (19-16) Guaros lead. Oh, it's been stolen. I don't think that shot got away in time. The buzzer has gone anyway. Agva making sure that Guaros did no more damage at the end of that first quarter. It is Guaros de Lara who have the lead, 3-point advantage at the end of this first quarter. 19-16, the Venezuelans have the edge in the InterContinental Cup. It's a one-off match between the winners of the FIBA Europe Cup, FIBA Americas League. 19-16, Guaros de Lara lead. So it will be the Germans to get things going again here. Zachary Graham doing most of the damage for Guaros de Lara in that first quarter. 11 of the 19 points coming from him. Hertz has it here. Frankfurt-based club hoping for a better time of things in this second quarter, and they've started brightly enough, and they've cut the gap to 1. It's nicely put away by Morrison. Fraport Skyliners now just 1 behind at 19-18. Guilent immediately cancels out that early score in the second quarter from Skyliners. It's a 3-point game again. Morrison, nice pass inside and nicely put away. Quantes Robertson finishes. Really nice pass inside. Morrison did the rest. This is Jefferson now. Guilent. It's it back again. And the three, a long three, is missed. Martinez unable to make that one count. Robertson has it now. The Fraport Skyliners. Morrison gives it away. There's Martinez again. Jefferson. Vetkovic. Guilent. Down into the corner. It's Jefferson. Shot is missed there by Cifuentes. And break on here for the German side. Max Merz unable to hold on to it. Just spilling out of his hands there. Vetkovic unable to get the shot away in time. Excellent defensive work by the German team. Still it is just 1 point between these two as things stand. Guaros de Lara lead 21-20. This is Graves. Morrison unable to hold on to it. Started very promisingly this second quarter, but German side have made a couple of mistakes in the last few minutes. Petkovic into the corner. Martinez just about gets it to drop. That 3-point lead is restored again. As though it might not make it, but it has done. Martinez off the mark. Graves. Pass out to Graves once again from Morrison. Skyliners will try once more. They are running out of time. Starks has got to do something soon. Shields gets the shot away in time and nails the three. And we are all tied up here. 23-all. Shields onto 5 points. His first three of the day. The Germans back on level terms. It goes. Missed there though by Colmenares. Shields has it again, goes alone and scores. And the Skyliners lead. All his own work here. Never in doubt. Had enough pace to get down on his own, and there was no opposition in the end. All the way through to the basket to get his side in front. So back underway, approaching the halfway point in the second quarter now as Guaros try to improve their situation. They find themselves 2 points down. Foul is called here. Here is Robertson. So it's Robertson, now it's Starks. Goes for it and doesn't manage to get it to drop. Whistle does go in the end. Chinike with the foul. There's Graves. Morrison lost it. Guaros can come away with it. The long three is missed. Echenike. Draws the foul. This is Echenike and just drawing the foul as he went to put that away from underneath, and he's hit the first free throw here. And he has the chance now to level the scores at 25 all. And again, he does make it without any trouble at all. 25 apiece. Here is Graves. Morrison. Graves. Side to Agva. Agva turns and makes it. 27-25, Agva with his first score of the game. Fraport Skyliners in front once more. Echenike draws the foul again. We'll go to the line again. Two from two again. He's not missing those. 4 free throws in a row for the centre, who's been pretty impressive so far. Echenike, 8 points in total. Pass goes astray. Skyliners give up possession here. Guaros to Lara, looking to get themselves in front again. Led by 3 at the end of the first quarter. They're now up by 2. It's an easy put away for Kvetkovic in the end. Managed to get away from his man, and then, well, it was easy. Graves couldn't stop him. 29-27. Kiel goes for 3 and drops it. And the lead changes hands again. 30 points to 29. And Kiel with his first 3 of the game, the 19-year-old. They have it again here. The German side. The alley-oop is a good one. Qantas Robertson getting on the end of Starks' pass. And suddenly the lead is starting to open up here for the Skyliners, albeit just the 3-point one. But they've won possession again here. 2:44 left on the clock in the first half. Starks goes again. Tries to get the better of Echenike. Nothing more changes here. Kvetkovic, one of those going off for the Venezuelans. This is really nicely worked. Starks and Robertson combining well. Robertson 6 points and 5 rebounds. This is Graham, number 32, into James. Damian James, the American, 28-year-old. To really have a big impact on this game, he's managed 1 rebound and 1 assist so far. Gillent. Shanike trying to force his way through, but he had a lot of bodies to get past, and this is Graves who goes up and scores. And it's a 5-point game now. Graves doing it all himself. Here is James. Echinike. Ball is loose, and Max Mertz will pick it up and will score, surely he does. And suddenly we have a big lead here for the Germans, up by 7. 36-29. And the passing is going astray as well. Now that was Colmenares who failed to pick out his man. Seven-point lead. A little over a minute left in the first half. This is Robertson. Space to get the shot away, he's missed. Colmenares gathers it up and finds Guillet. Foul on Guillet. Mertz is the man penalised. His first foul. James gets it back in play. Guillet to James. It's been a while since Guaros and Lara were able to register any points. 3 minutes 47 on the clock in the second quarter when they last scored. They actually went in front at that point. Since then it's been 9 points in a row for Fraport Skyliners. And it's given them a 7-point lead. That's been a good quarter for them so far. They make sure it finishes on a positive note. Starks goes for 3! Absolutely spot on from Starks, who hits another 3-pointer. And we have a 10-point game out of nowhere. Echinike. Guaros and Lara need a score, and they need it soon. Gillent out to James, inside. Guillet again for 3. Too good. Much needed, desperately needed, as a shot goes up on the buzzer. And the end of the first half sees the German side lead by 7. They trail by 3 at the end of the first quarter. But an excellent run in the latter stages of the second quarter means that they now have a 7-point lead. It was as high as 10. Cut by 3 once again in the closing moments of the first half, with that vital 3-pointer from Guillet. But it is still an imposing looking scoreline, a good scoreline from the Fraport Skyliners point of view. They lead at the half-time interval here against Guaros and Lara in the FIBA InterContinental Cup by 39 points to 32.
Und jetzt die Solo-Crew, Fans, in der Halbzeit wurde die Gruppe von Guaros gemacht und die Industrie jedes Jahr 400 Feierabendplätze jetzt bewerben im Vorsitzender www.comadis.de. 26 start in the split finish. 3 minutes until the start of the third quarter. This is time, let's time today. Please take a seat. We are ready for the third quarter. Und wenn ihr alle eure Geschichten schreiben wollt, dann müssen wir jetzt die letzte Frage.
Welcome back to the Fraport Arena. We are just about to get underway in the second half of the FIBA InterContinental Cup. The winners of the FIBA Euro Cup, Fraport Skyliners, up against Guaros de Lara, the winners of the 2016 FIBA Americas League. It's been an intriguing contest. One stage was the South Americans, who had a pretty healthy looking advantage against the German side, who went on an excellent run in the final 3 or 4 minutes of that second quarter, and they got themselves into a 10-point lead at one stage, although that was cut to 7 just a few seconds before the end of that second quarter. Overall, an intriguing matchup between these two. As you can see, the Fraport Skyliners dominating that second quarter in particular, scoring 10 more points than their opponents over those 10 minutes, and they repeat that in the third quarter. They'll be well on their way to securing this title. They were trailing by 3 at the end of the first. It is the Venezuelans in the fluorescent yellow who have the first possession of quarter number 3, as Graham goes up to try and add to the 11 points that he scored. All of those 11 points scored in the first quarter, by the way. He's fouled on his way up, so he can close the gap here. It's his first score for quite some time. Makes this, and we have a 5-point game. And suddenly things not looking quite so bad for Guaros de Lara. That 3 right at the end of the second quarter will certainly have made a big difference, given them a little bit of belief. They needed something to happen in those closing stages, because Fraport Skyliners were threatening to run away with it, and they got a little lucky there because Shields was in plenty of space. This is James now, draws the foul. Heels off it. His first foul. It's the big three and the big finish. Gratterol off the mark and in style. Long way out. Just like that, it is a 2-point game again. This is exactly the start that Guaros de Lara would have wanted. Morrison. Robertson. Morrison! Nice combination. Easy finish for Morrison. Mike Morrison. Never going to miss that one. Nice little interchange with Quance's Robertson. 4-point lead now for the German side. This is Graham. Long left on the shot clock. He does get it away and misses. Falling back as he took the shot on. Robertson has it now. Morrison. Pass going astray. Jefferson. Fouled by Robertson. Agva. Graham. Managed to get the pass away, it was well kept in. And the finish wasn't quite there, it's loose, and James lost it. Just the one score so far from Fraport Skyliners in this second half as James misses the first free throw. Guaros, though, have cut that gap to 4 points again. James getting his first score of the day. Damian James. 3-point gap, I should say, not 4. Not anymore, it isn't. Starks with 2 more. 8 personal points for him, 5 points the gap. Single game format this year, the InterContinental Cup. Winner takes it all today. Gwiled. Foul is called. James gets the 2 and will go to the line. The 3-point play from Damian James, the American with the chance to make it a 2-point game here. Got 1 from 2 from the line the last time he was up there. Makes his only attempt this time. We have a 2-point game again. 9-4 in this third quarter so far in favour of the Venezuelan team. A little bit of indiscipline from Fraport Skyliners as they look to make that a bigger gap, and well, there was no way that he was getting past Jefferson. Still the 2-point lead. Robertson. Starks into Agva. Makes it. Time was running out. But Agva more or less unchallenged here. Never going to miss that one. 4 points the difference here. A slight problem for Gratterol. Andy Gratterol is a member of the Venezuelan team that won the FIBA America Cup in 2015. As though he's in a bit of trouble. Just wonder whether that might be the end of his afternoon. We shall see. Something happened there. Not to tell from that replay exactly what it is that happened to him, but unfortunately, that might be the end of his contribution today, as the three is missed over on that far side by Graham. He hasn't found scoring as easy as he did in the first quarter, and the Fraport Skyliners make the most of that. Starks again, who moves it to double digits, 47-41. Good finish there, up against Jefferson. Here is Jefferson now. James taking on Robertson. Foul called. Robertson again is the man penalised, so chance for Guaros to cut the gap again. James, who's had a reasonable time from the line in this quarter. It's 3 from 4 now. Can he make it 4 from 5? He can. We are back to a 4-point game again. Lara, importantly for them, are leading in this quarter. If they can cut that 7-point gap in the third quarter, they will set it up nicely for the fourth. Vital that they don't fall further behind. Braves, though, keeping them at arm's length. Make it a 6-point lead. It'll fade away, and nice finish. Jefferson to James. He goes in, puts it up, in off the glass. 2 more for James. All of his 8 points have come in this third quarter. He's starting to have a real say here. Agva against Jefferson. Oh, and the pass is intercepted. And the break is on here. Guilent is blocked. Will go again. James wants it. Moved on quickly here by Guaros. Lara's travelling is called. Frustration there. They should have made more of the fast break, really. Having done so well to intercept and then failed to make the most of their opportunity. Here is Graves and Agva. Robertson. Starks. Starks goes for 3 and misses altogether. .352 left on the clock in the third quarter. 6 apiece in terms of turnovers for these two teams. Graham gets it out to James. James drives in, draws the foul, moves into double digits, and now we really do have a fascinating matchup here, because a chance for James to make this a 1-point game. Points for James in this quarter alone, and in the match in total. He's missed the free throw. It's his second miss from the line today. He's hit 4 from 6. He's got 10 of the 15 points that Guaros have scored in this third quarter. We have a 2-point game still. Graves going in, draws the foul. Foul by Graham. Fraport Skyliners losing their discipline a little bit in this third quarter. You go purely on the number of fouls they committed early on. Means that Venezuelans will get a few opportunities from the line. Is poised, not yet being called upon. Tactical call made by the coaches in these closing stages could be so crucial. This is Shields, who misses, and James with the rebound. Here is James. He's looking for the foul. There's the long 2 missed there by Martinez. Scoring has slowed somewhat in the last few minutes. Robertson, Agva, he was surrounded by fluorescent yellow shirts there. This is Martinez. Venkovic into the number 41, Jefferson, who ties it up. 49 points apiece. Getting the better of Agva as Robertson misses his long 3. Now then, all level. 150 left in the third quarter. This is anybody's for the taking. What a recovery this has been from the Venezuelan side in the third quarter. 7 down at the halftime interval. Just prior to that, they were 10 points behind. They've scored 17 points in this third quarter so far to the 10 that the Fraport Skyliners have registered. Robertson, Shields, Robertson goes in. A wall of yellow in front of him. Agva puts it up. But the whistle had already gone. Discussion going on there between Robertson and the officials. Now the officials consulting as well over exactly what happened there, I think. 49 all. Could be in for a pretty big finish here. The Skyliners hit the 50-point mark. Robertson gets things going again. And the pass is intercepted. Good work by Martinez. Here he is again, the number 25. Guilent. Still going. Oh, managed to get that up somehow. And it puts the Venezuelans in front again by a single point, 51-50. 7 points for Guilent. .34 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Again, it will be Robertson from the line. 7 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for the Fraport Skyliners, number 23. Make that 8 points and 2 from 2 from the line. Nails another. And they're back in front, 52-51. Morrison waiting on the sidelines. One man could make all the difference in a game as tight as this one. Double dribble there, I think. Twelve seconds left in the third quarter, 1 point game. Guaros hit a big three in the closing stages of the second quarter just to give themselves a bit of hope, and they might just steal it here. I don't think there's enough time to get the shot away, there isn't, and it is just the 1 point in it. Fraport Skyliners still lead, but Guaros de Lara will be delighted with the way that second quarter went. They cut the deficit by 6 points and now trail by just the 1. The next 10 minutes will determine the winner of the 2016 FIBA InterContinental Cup. Very little to choose between these two at the moment. 52-51, Fraport Skyliners lead at the end of the third.
Vor den Augen des Olympiasiegers, herzlichen Glückwunsch nochmal dazu.
So away we go, final quarter. 1 point game here in the InterContinental Cup. It's a 1-game series. Winner takes all here this afternoon in Frankfurt. The hosts up by 1 as they increase that lead to 3 with a big finish there. Superb play from Graves. Fraport Skyliners get the first score of the 4th quarter. Name off a Fraport hand there. They need to get the shot away now. Was made in time, but away come the Germans again. Graves for 3, yes! Doubles the advantage. With a 3-pointer there, and we have a 6-point game, and all that good work undone so quickly. Guaros have it all to do. And that is the way to start. 2 for Kvetkovic. Still very much in this. Graves, the pass. And it's missed there by Agva. Must have thought he was going to score there. Foul called. Starks with his second on Martinez. Graham gets the ball back in play. 10 on the shot clock. Petkovic. A little untidy. Ball just trickling out of bounds in the end. Still, we have a 4-point game. Still, it is the Venezuelan side who have possession with Graham. Went on a scoring spree in the first quarter, hasn't offered too much since then. Kvetkovic has it. Again, the whistle goes. Three is good. Martinez. Nicely put away here. 1-point game again. Good recovery this from Guaros de Lara, who refused to go away. Every time you think Fraport Skyliners are going to run away with it, the Venezuelans hit back. (57-56). The home side who lead here at the Fraport Arena. Starks into Morrison. Starks again. Starks goes. Morrison! 8 points for Mike Morrison. Made by Starks, finished by Morrison. No stopping him from there. Graham misses. Ball is loose. Could still get us something out of it here. The Venezuelan side have missed the golden chance, and now it's Robertson. The Skyliners, this is Starks. Just looking to slow this down a bit. Starks again. In he goes, up it goes, misses. Martinez. Out for the three, misses again. It was Bertelmi that time, as Starks goes in, draws the foul. Second team foul, second foul as well for Martinez. .6:28 still to play. The Venezuelans have it all to do. 4-point lead. They've been as far as 10 points behind. They've been ahead. They cut the gap to 1 at the end of the third quarter. And they are unable to make it a 5-point lead here. The Fraport Skyliners. .60-56. James very close to the halfway line there. That's a good ball inside. Graham, can he finish? He draws the foul. It's a nice pass inside. Graham just couldn't get it away quickly enough. It's tapped in by Colmenares. Wouldn't have counted, of course. Didn't count. There's an opportunity here, which Graham takes, the first one at least. 3-point game now. As long as Guaros keep this to within 1 score, they will feel they can still come away with victory here. 2 points away, 60-58. Tight as anything. Intercontinental Cup final. An enjoyable contest here as Mertz goes in. A moment or two was without options there. Morrison misses. And now the chance maybe for the Venezuelans to level it up. In it goes from James. Damian James. It's 60 points all. 12 points for the American. 5.5 minutes to play. Mertz. Ball was loose there for a split second. Shields gets it. Shields goes and scores. The Germans lead again. 62-60. 12 points for Shields today. Guillet. Ball comes off Morrison and goes out of bounds. Fontes Robertson back on the court. Guillet. Drives in against Mertz, gets his shot up. It's loose for a moment or two and eventually gathered by Morrison. And the foul is called. Colmenares with his second. Still a 2-point game here. Mertz to Robertson. In it goes to Robertson again. Wasn't really the pass on that he was hoping for there. James. Still James. Gets it. Second attempt. Draws the foul. Hilsoffer with the foul. It's a fifth foul for Hilsoffer. That's the end for him today. Could that be crucial when it comes to the outcome? As the timeout is called, we have a very tense finish on our hands.
Right now, it's 1, 2, and 3, switch everything. Okay, you and you switch everything. And 1 on 1. Remember, attack the basket and win the next game. No help, no twist. Okay, no twist. Transición, perfect. Okay, win it. Esto, pass the ball is win. Opposite side, win it. You pass the ball. And bounce it. Win the ball, back door, hand off. Run. Hey,
So the Fraport Skyliners still lead by 2. Anxious time ahead for both coaches. Could be tied up here by James if he makes both of these from the line. He gets the first. 4:25 on the clock. "13 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Starting to have a really big say here, James. He makes it 14 points, and he makes it an even game once again at 62 points all. This is Starks now for Fraport Skyliners. Starks again into Morrison. Just got away from him. Could Guaros get themselves in front? Every little moment could be decisive now. We are getting into that sort of time as the shot is missed by Colmenares. It's an opportunity there for the Venezuelans to get in front. Starks has it. Graves keeps hold of it. Back to Starks again. Still Starks, goes it alone and misses. There were just 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Disappointed with that shot. Nerves kicking in maybe for both teams at this stage. Graham. And it's in towards the man who puts it away, Colmenares. His first score, what a time to produce the first score. Guaros de Lara lead by 2. And Graves missed but managed to win the ball back. A little bit of hesitancy there from Guaros. And this is Shields, who is fouled. He will get the chance to level things up again. Timeout is called once more. Shields leading the way in terms of points for the Fraport Skyliners. 6 rebounds for Robertson. Starks has had a big say in this as well. Who will have the biggest say in the time that remains here in the InterContinental Cup final? We'll resume, of course, with opportunity from the line. Shields will try and level things up again. 2 minutes, 36 seconds, that's all that's left here. Shields misses the first one. Makes the second one count. Chavon Shields, a 22-year-old. 13 points for him now. It's the Venezuelan side. Guaros de Lara lead by 1, 64-63. This is Graterol. Time nearly up, they need to get a shot away here. James does get the shot away. The foul is called. Robertson probably didn't have to make that foul. Knows it as well. Thinks that James will go to the line again. He's had plenty of practice in the second half. So James, who is amongst the top scorers this afternoon, 1 point behind Graham as things stand. He can move out on his own. 16 points if he makes both of these. She hasn't. Can at least make this a 2-point game here by getting the second one. Big pressure on these free throws now. He makes the second. 65-63. Lara. Front again as Starks ends up on the floor. Actually, he was tripped by his own man. Robinson gone to ground. Robertson first. Plenty of discussions going on. Robertson will go to the line. 2 minutes left. It's felt like a long two, or it will feel like a long 2 minutes. Oh, how did that not go in? So Robertson again. Second one's good. Emerson and Renterol were pushing and shoving each other there as that free throw is being taken. intense finish here. Shot goes up from Graham. Well, that's been lacking for some time. His contribution has been important. He's not had so much influence since the end of the first quarter, but now he's made this a three-point game with less than a minute and a half to go. Starts, goes for three to level it up and misses. Well, he went for it. Could that be decisive? There's still plenty of time. If Guaros can score here, they'll be just that little bit closer. Graham, he's missed it. The ball is gathered again. The pass goes out to Gratterol. They are running the clock down here. The visiting side, a big three attempted, it's good! Oh, magnificent there from Guilent. 10 points for the game, and with 46.8 seconds to go, the Venezuelans have a sizable lead. That is huge. It was a long way out, but Guilent made no mistake. Just takes a step back here and lets rip. That is perfect. Nothing but net from Guilent. And that could be decisive.
If we swing with hey little son, with the big guy is going to the basket, if we need you the foul. With the big guy, foul. Yeah. Take the ball, foul. And no threes, no hands. Hey, no hands. It's 1-on-1. Hey. Go. Come on.
Final few instructions from the coach. He knows how close his side are to victory here. Less than a minute to go. Less than 50 seconds to go. They are up by 6. They were trailing by 7 at the end of the first half. They trailed by 1 at the end of the third. Now we need a big finish from the Skyliners if they are to win the InterContinental Cup here on their home court. See the belief not quite there amongst the Skyline support. Morrison, Robertson. Foul has been called. It's a little late being called, but it has been called. It's not a foul, beg your pardon. Just have the ball again here. Shields, nowhere to go. Graves for three. Misses. Shields wins it back. Vital rebound there. Robertson misses as well. Shields once more goes outside to line up his own three, which counts. And now we have a 3-point game. Wow, what a vital role Shields played in all that. Look at this. Runs to the perimeter. Instead of passing, just takes the shot on himself. Great composure there from Shavon Shields. A timeout called again. This is not over yet.
Try to deny. If you make foul, then okay, foul. But if not, try. The ball gets in, double team one time hard. If the ball gets out, foul. But on the double team, only come with hands. If the ball gets here, come double team. Everybody got it close. Only the longest pass we leave open. Let's go.
So, 24.3 seconds. On Shields at 16 points, but those last three, that three-pointer he just hit, could make all the difference. Massive three for him. Oh, wow, incredible. Look at the reaction there from the Fraport Skyliners. It's another timeout. And is this all just unfolding a little bit in the final moments?
Hey, good D, that's what we have to do it. Onside shoulder with the fist, but we gotta get the ball inbound. Onside shoulder with the fist. Good screen. Hey, maybe you screen him here, pop out, pass the ball here. You gotta get open. See it, maybe go right, come, take the ball. You keep the ball, use. If you're open, shoot the fucking ball. Look inside. All right, go.
Oh, what a finish you're in for here. German side will have possession. A turnover. It was forced really by the Skyliners. Pure desire almost to make that happen. And now they have possession. Can they level this up? Shields has lost it. One back there by Guaros. And they can run the clock down, although the foul stops them from doing that. Shields, who did so well to get his team to within three, may well have just cost his side the InterContinental Cup here. 12.4 seconds to go. And if Graham makes one or two of these, surely there's no way back. The Venezuelans know they are nearly there. 4-point gap now, 71-67. Graham makes it 2 from 2. 67-72. Robertson allowed to go and scores. It's a 3-point game again. The long throw out is a good pass. No, it isn't. The whistle's gone. So it is still a 3-point game. What a finish here. Another timeout. One score separating the two.
But now, no double team. You gotta go foul right away. But hey, first try tonight. First, like we did it before. First try to deny the ball in. Try everything. If the ball gets in, boom, you gotta use the foul right away. You still got some time. Hey, run. Michael, take it out. If they use, free throw. Set the screen. Take the ball here. Weak fist, go. Tempo. All right, let's go.
Well, you probably heard what he said there. Try and prevent the ball coming in. Try everything. No, we'll see a foul, I think, almost straight away. Kvetkovic pick out a teammate. There'll almost certainly be a foul. 7.4 seconds. Skyliners coach said there's still time. There isn't much time, though. Kvetkovic gets it in play. The foul on James, who will go to the line. Again, we're in that situation. If he can make one of these, just keeps the Fraport Skyliners at arm's length. This is where the free throw shooting is so important. 15 points to his name so far. Makes it 16. A 4-point game again. Means that they can let the Skyliners go up and score at the other end without worrying too much. 5-point advantage. 5 seconds to go. This is Starks, unopposed. It doesn't drop, and the victory goes to Guaros de Lara. A 5-point win in the InterContinental Cup for the Venezuelans. They've beaten Frankfurt in their own backyard. The Fraport Skyliners, who led by 7 at the halfway stage, have been beaten by 5 at the full-time buzzer. What a performance from the winners of the 2016 FIBA Americas League. Plenty of quality in this Venezuelan side, and they showed that here today. They get the victory. What a comeback. A superb turnaround. A 12-point turnaround from the halfway stage. Guaros de Lara winners here against the Fraport Skyliners. And they kept their cool in the closing stages. They got the job done. And the German side will be a little disappointed that they let that fairly big lead slip. Remember, just before the end of the second quarter, they were up by 10. There was a 3-pointer right on the buzzer almost, or a few seconds before the end of the first half, which just gave the Venezuelans a bit of a lift, a bit of a boost. Suddenly a 7-point game didn't seem quite so bad. And they hit back well. They won the third quarter by 6 and the fourth quarter by 6 to secure the win by 5 points in the end. Guaros de Lara win the 2016 FIBA InterContinental Cup, beating the Fraport Skyliners 74-69.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to begin the closing ceremony of the FIBA InterContinental Cup 2016. First, we will begin with the medals for the runner-up team of the FIBA InterContinental Cup 2016. Please give a big round of applause for the team of Fraport Skyliners. the team of Fraport Skyliners.